Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the noob and I call myself Xenso. And this is episode number 9. Now, I've been doing some things, of course, off camera here in order to get things up and running. You can see that this is level 5. I think that might have been already in episode 8, and this one, the forest industry here, is also level 5, so the forest industry is finished. I have an ore industry up here, which is level 5. I have an oil industry built up right here, which also is level 5, and we have where our get wet quick, which is bringing in some fishes here. So yeah, and of course we have the warehouses down here, where I've also started up a little furniture factory line here. So I'm actually going to try and start upon something today which I know I have a big problem with. I have a big problem with this. To find a smooth way to get the traffic on and off the highways and into the big cities, sort of things where you get the big houses and everything like that. I know that I suffer with that problem, which of course isn't fun, but I think we're gonna get better and better. I think I've been running away from that kind of a problem too many times, and that's why I don't really handle it as good as I could. So we're gonna try that today. I'll also, in order to get things hopefully a bit better, I've placed the microphone a bit closer to my mouth, which I hope that you don't get to hear too much of my breathing, and but do get to hear me talk a bit better, if that's what you want, that is. But yeah, I've noticed in my videos when I edited them that the sound of my voice is quite low. I have to lower all the music that I place upon the videos, which I can say is actually that, let's see what it's called. Where do I? Here. I apply the music from this synthetic dawn radio. That's what you're hearing, which I think was a very good buy for me. I think I love the music. It's sort of the 80s era of music, synth pop, and I love it. So and I use it, of course, and I've noticed afterwards that a lot of other YouTubers do use that as background music, so I guess it's popular, not just something I like, but actually popular, which is also a bonus, of course. The more people that likes the background music and everything, the easier it gets to keep the viewer to stay and look at what we're doing. So, but as I said here, I'm going to try and have a little quick episode actually, because I don't want to do this as a long elongated episode. But what I have as a goal today is actually, because we do lack a lot of people in this city, we do need to build residential because we have so much industrial things. So we need to pick up the pace with people moving in. We have a very high demand for people to move in, and yeah, I guess it's the scenario where we are rich in natural resources. So we have built the ore industry, the oil industry, the forest industry, and the farming, and now we're lacking a lot of people and a wet dream, so to speak, for a city to become a big city. So we're going to see what we can do here. I'm thinking maybe we should take away all the trees. Not very friendly environmentally perhaps, but just here where we want to build out a city. And let's see what we can do. I mean, I'm generally, I don't have very much knowledge when it comes to building cities in a, what should we say, in a way that I have no schooling for it, so to speak. But I've been living in cities, and I've been driving in cities, and I pretty much try to find on and off ways from the highway, like I've seen in the different cities that I've lived in and stuff like that, and so yeah, I'm just gonna try and do my best, and hopefully I will get better and better the more we play here, people. So I do want that actually, and I want to try and get, let's see if we can get that straight out here. Now I don't want to build any housings on this road because I want this road to be sort of a transport thingamajig. If you're just going to get into the city and out of the city through this road, and then we want intersections to sort of go out where the housings is placed and the commercial zones and everything like that. And I have to try and keep an open mind when it comes to planning ahead for eventually getting in trains or subways or yes, things like that. The best thing I do like is actually the subways, because you only have to plan for the station. Everything else is below ground, unless you want to make it look a bit different. But here we have a little square, one could say, and you could go off these ramps here and you could go all around and so on. So really there you have loads of options here if you want to get in and out of the city. And I'm actually thinking maybe nothing should be on these roads and everything on this road, and everything should go in now, in at the start here now. I don't know if it's my ears that are ringing or if it's ringing for you guys as well, but I have a ringtone in my ear. There it disappeared. It was my ear. Sorry. So, how do I want to do this? I think I actually want this side to be a more commercial place. I want everything to be a park So let's start by doing those two things, shall we? We want a district where people live here, of course. This is the district, living district. I'm actually thinking maybe we should do the other way around, and I will explain what I mean by the other way around. Just going to be a park area as well, like this. Park areas are good, like this, and we're done there. Now I shall explain what I mean the other way around. It's actually, I think, because we are so much closer to the water here, I think I want this to be the commercial side of the starting area in the main city thing, and this is the living quarter. Yeah, you want to live close to the water, yes, I know. But we're going to get out there. First of all, I think we need a good space for the living quarters, and second of all, I think I want this to be working as, I think we have that tugboat or something like that, and I think that could be cool to try and get goods to arrive through the this little river later on. And it is a bit far away there. I think my alternative is to have living spaces here, living space in here, and try to do the commercial out by this river here, the part of the river here. But let's start by trying to figure out how we want it. This is the area that I am planning to try and get to this episode. Nothing more than this. Everything else has to sort of handle itself. So, and as I said, we want this road to be fairly clear. They should be getting all the way down here, and this is the road where the problem will start. And I'm actually even thinking maybe right in the middle of this road we could have a roundabout and have them go in here and build up everything that we want to build up inside this area, and they have to go out through this roundabout here. And yeah, I am thinking of something like that, because making a lot of intersections here and making them go in will just give me a congestion here that is just too hard to handle. So let's start by trying to find the right road. I think I want a 3-lane road actually for once, and then try to find. Okay, I can't place it here. So let's see what we can do. We do like that. We try to go with this one. Let's see how. 62. That's probably 31 then. So somewhere around here. Let's go outside of that and then go 30. Will you please not snap to that? Take away all and just do road length. And we go 31. There it is. Go. And then we place all, so we get a 90-degree angle there. Then we take away all of this, and hopefully this will, yeah, Now we have, and we press the plus button to get quite a big, I think we want one more. So we get quite a large roundabout there, as you can see. And of course, this is highway, which I prefer when it is something like this. So, and we're gonna do, of course, we're gonna continue with this. Oh, and I can't find the middle there now. This is not good. Wow. Maybe I should have a two-way going in there. Two-way going out there. And then we connect this one as straight as we can. That is, like that. Yeah, we're gonna try that, and then we go straight into that. And let's see, we can do something like that. And now I want this to be an on-off way for them. Yeah, I think that looks quite alright at the moment. We do need to do like this, I think. And we need to do the roundabout rules here. The rules that I want anyway. We do like that, and we go like that, and we go, that one goes straight, that one goes just there, and that one goes there or there. Right, so now this one is the turning one. This one goes down to that, and this one gets to choose. And once we get here, they go here, we go. This is, as I said, I'm not that brilliant to make this kind of things. The traffic will be a problem for me here, I'm pretty sure of it, but let's hope that it won't be too bad. Now, did we decide if this is to be the commercial area? I don't think so. We decided this would be the living area, right? So now I want smaller roads to go off, and I think I want these roads, and I want to go up a bit like that, and we want it, everything is on, and 90 degrees, 10 out. Let's go to, let's have angle and road length. That's 190 degrees. We do not want it all the way down there, so let's be satisfied with that. Then we go 90 degrees down and 20. We go, why isn't it, there's nothing, it's not on. Like that, and we go 20. And then we go I need to turn everything on again. Everything on again. And we go out this way. 20. And we go 20. And we go actually 30 here. okay. And then we go up here. We go out. I don't know if we should connect them. Let's do that. And then let's go up a bit there. And then we go here. And we go out this way and that way and that way. Like that. I think I'm going to keep the lights here and the cross. I'm going to keep everything for now. Now we need to figure out what kind of housings we want here. I want it to be houses that can sustain quite a lot of people. Household 261. How? Now I don't want too many of this. I just want 261 is a loads of people. So maybe we should actually be doing something like this every now and then here, and see if we can't get, well, bear with me to see what we can make happen here, like that. And the same thing on the other side. Go down there. We don't want them to connect to the main road from here, so we just want them to go down to that one, like that. And we have this one as well. Now all those roads are there, yes? Now if I just plop in a loads of this, we're gonna have a major problem. We're gonna have a major problem anyway, but we're gonna have major problems if I plop in a lot of these. So I'm just thinking maybe one right out on each and every one like this. Do they fit in there? Yes, but that's not a pretty. You don't want that kind of so let's place, let's have 4 in between there. So what we get is actually this, and we don't want to be placing anything on that road. I don't want that anyway. So that's what I want. And I need to place not on that one. We need to place it here and take away this one. Now we have, yeah, we have it on all of those, and we don't want any, do we? Do we want them to have a view of the highway there? It's not pretty all the way down there, but let's have one up here. Yeah, let's place it like that. And then I want sort of the other way around here. So we have that one up and that one down. That one up, that one down. Up and down. And nothing on that road, of course, so, and then up and down. There are gonna be loads of people that can move in here. And this is done. I'm not gonna be building any more housings on this place here. The rest of the things that's going to be built is going to be parks and parkings and stuff like that. So no more houses. But this is going to be a tremendous amount of housing, to be honest. There's going to be people living if they move in. I mean, 261 households is a humongous loads of people, and they're all going to be driving on these roads, and it's going to be murder. But I just have to try it out, so let's try it out. Let it move in the timing goes. So, oh Christ, that I forgot. I need to have water, of course. So let's place out some water here as well, along the road. Instead of that 22, we're gonna be placing it along the roads here. Okay, I'm just going to place it in between there, like that. Now everything should be having water here now. Let's hope. Yep, they're getting water and sewage, and the electricity is going through the road, so that's going to be an okay thingamajig. Let's just see, do I have it like I want it? Baba, I think it actually do have the way I want it to be, so yeah. This is good. It's quite good. Now, how about parking? Can I have a big one here like the downtown? Let's see, down. This is a big garage. And I want it, in that case, I want it to be placed next to that road, of course. So let's place one down there, but I don't think we're gonna be able to, or maybe we will there, maybe it will fit in, but it needs to be down here in that case, like that. Now we have parking. I don't know how many cars actually there are enough to, or how many cars can be in these downtown parking garage. It's looking humongous, to be honest, with all these parking spaces up on the roof and everything, and every floor should have that many parking spaces. So, and let's see how many floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 floors with all those. It should be taking an immense amount of traffic or parking, so to speak. So, and we now need to build some park areas and park thingamajigs. I haven't really considered how to get this up and running the best way. We're gonna have a dog park. We're gonna have it right here. And I want my favorite park to be spread out in a couple of places. This one has gives a good amount of good feeling. We don't want it on the main road, so let's place one there and one here, like that. And we can place one here and one here, like that. Now we should actually have quite a nice coverage, so to speak. Now we're gonna have to, just gonna have a little look here now to see what happens. You can see they're parking their cars right outside here as well. So it's a cool thing that they have different colors, all of them. And there is moving in a lot of people, and that is still an extremely high demand for residentials. So we do have some cash to play around with as well. So yeah, we can see so far the traffic moves along quite nicely, but oh, that's not quite nicely, is it? Let's hope this is only temporary. This is only because they are moving into the area and not because, and not something that will be constantly going on, because then we are in deep trouble, I must say. And coming traffic from this way as well, but most of them are just going along, is moving along, not entering into this area here. They're just passing by from that direction. That's kind of good. So all the no, there's two. That's going to be living here, I guess. So what I want to do now, of course, is try to find a middle between these here. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to take, it says 84. Oh Christ, can I do, nope, that's not good. Oh, they're all going away like that. Then we need to do it again. 84, I remember 84. Let's place this in between. 84, so half of 84 is of course 42. We need to go from that direction, and then we go, damn it, take away all, those two, all, and we don't want the angle either then. Road guidance, is that better? Yeah, we have 41, 42, yeah, and then we want to turn everything on again so we get a 90-degree like that, and then we want this again, and let's see what we can do. I want to try something else here now, namely, how far up do you think we need to go? Let's see. If I go straight up here, if I want 10, so if I do use this road and I just go straight across like that for now, and then I want to sort of, can I find that sweet spot there in between? Is that right? Yeah, it will just have to be right, like that. And we take this one and we go straight as possible down here, like that. Now we're going to try and get I am, as I've said all along, I am not the best one to do this, and oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see if we can't use this one then to try and get, yeah, that's better. And we do 20 and we press that again, good. And then we try to get these to look good as well. That's good for me, good enough for me. That looks okay for me. Now, what do I want to do here then? I want to have a commercial zone here, of course, and getting a commercial zone up and running here. Let's start by doing this like that. I'm actually thinking that I will only try to get this to work today. You can see there is quite the murder traffic here, and I'm hoping this is only going to be now that people are moving in, and that the traffic will ease up eventually. But I do also know that at this moment there is 11,285 people living in this area here, which have only these roads to get in there. So yeah, it's not the easiest way, but yeah, let's I mean, I could do like this until I see these filled up, so to speak, like that. The problem is actually that with that parking thing turned on, if they don't find a place to park, they just circulate, and when they just circulate, it's not going to end well, because there's new cars coming and they are circulating, and there's new cars coming and they are circulating, and it's just kills everything. But yeah, so it's a good and a bad add-on, that thing. I'm gonna try and turn off parking on the roads to try and get them into that housing, the parking house, because that's where I want them. And as I said, I'm gonna try and keeping this episode quite short, because I really don't I haven't really planned out this episode, to be honest, so usually I try to play around with the city first before I sort of build stuff and get ideas and stuff like that. Today I wanted to get an episode done because I'm going back to work pretty soon after all these corona thingamajigs and yeah, all that we have gone through now this last year, with all my health issues and everything that's been sort of giving me a lot of problem this year that has been. So I'm sort of hoping that I just want this, as I said, I just want this episode to be done, and I want to be able to get people into my city so that there is enough people here to work in all these industry areas and stuff. And as you can see, we have an extremely high demand for that, what should we say, for people, for residential areas. So yeah, now trying to find a way to, because I want some roads out here as well, but I do believe I will do something different here. I think I'm going to be using the same road, same type of road, and not snapping is away again. So let's start here, let's go straight out here at that point, and no, I want it there, and we go straight out there, and that's what we're going to get. Now we need to find commercial buildings to go into those places. Now Bloomingdale's, maybe I want a Bloomingdale's down here somewhere. Darn, don't I have that? Maybe not. Let's see what we can find. OJ Nichols, that's not a very big one either. I want the really big ones. This is a big one. This is the sort of commercial buildings I want here. Let's see how this looks. You can see that there we need water here as well. To be quite honest, I don't really feel 100% either today, so I'm not actually feeling particularly good about doing this episode, because I have a heavy heart today, and having some issues today actually, so but I want to try and get something done anyway, so I'm gonna stick with this until I get an episode up and running here anyway. So this, let's do this. Now coppers, I don't know if we want coppers here actually, or if we shall be placing them later on. Now another thing here, I can see that this is where they are accepting their the goods, so I'm thinking that I will try and find a way to build a road to that place, and doing that will probably be here, and I will probably be using this road going down here and then going right around here, like that, and then I'm just going to be pausing here now so that I can see what we cargo truck, yes, that's what we want to find. Now where do they have everything here. I'm gonna move. Oh, is that, no, that's not. So I'm gonna be moving all of these. They're open 24 hours. That's cool. Let's have that there. Then we take away the garbage truck. Oh, sorry, the cargo truck. We add a point, which is going to be the cargo truck, and we're gonna have both of them, and we're going to, I don't know really, I haven't really to be quite honest, I haven't really figured out this one to work the way I would have loved it to work, but I'm trying my best, to be honest, and let's see what we can do. Now, if I figured out this right, this, the arrow, that's not it, this arrow is where the lorry should be coming from, so to speak. So it should try and find this road and not go through that road and go in. But I don't know if I'm right about that. That could be something else. That angle. Scroll the wheel to change shift 10 times. It doesn't say, and I haven't found a really good. I think that's the best we can do. I haven't found a really good tutorial on that one either, so let's just see if we can get a cargo truck to come here and leave goods to this humongous 353 workers. That's a lot of workers, I must say. Let's see if we can get any money in. I mean, we were up over 100,000 at a point. Now we have 29,000 a week. So, but we do have a big chunk of money, 3.5 million to build and play with. So that's good. And I'm gonna do a lot of things off camera as well, taking away the crossover here and stuff like that. But I just want this up and running. And then I'm gonna call this episode over, but there is quite a lot of things left to do before we call this episode quits. And as I said, I'm going to be building a lot of this off camera, and I'm going to show it to you guys in the next episode, which will be episode 10, a little celebration. Episode 10 is a celebration, isn't it? And I'm actually considering, since there are this amount of traffic, I am actually considering maybe I should lower the amount of household in this, maybe just to 200 or something. It could be a stroke of genius, or it could be a disaster, but let's do that. Okay, let's go into Rico here. And we don't want the realistic one, and we want to change that into 200 households. We save it, and we save and apply. Let's just see so we can look upon it, and we say save and apply. 200 households. Now we just have to wait and see, because this should affect every one of these houses, since it's the same sort of house. You can see all of them have 200 now. So we have lowered the amount of people living in this little area here, and we just have to see if that will help us at all. I'm actually even considering that instead of lights here, maybe we should be just doing like this and let them figure out themselves how to best do this without lights, like that, and like this. Like that on that side. Going all the way, yes, we have that, and now we do this side. Like that. Now we have this option enabled now, which is supposed to make it easier, and we still have a murder traffic come all the way here. And yeah, I don't know if we should have 200 households in that. Maybe we should lower it to 120 or something in each of them and see if that will help, because this is just too much traffic. There is no way that this is going to be able to handle it. This is a bit of a sick thing as well. No workers. Well, to be honest, there is of course the problematic thing, if we are to be honest, we are missing a lot of people, a lot of residentials, because of the industry we have. So of course all the people that are moving in gets to work at the industry thingamajings, and so we don't have enough people to be able to start working here. And it is of course 353 workers is a amount of people that is way too much. Well, we're gonna add this local, we're gonna take that away, we're going to say 150 people should work here. We save it, and let's just go back so we can see it changes like that. Now we have workers, we have even more workers than there should be, so let's let them get this. I should really want to see a lorry come and deliver goods here before I call, because I think I'm gonna call it quits, because I'm getting a bit tired today. I'm sorry about this short episode and badly planned episode and everything, and I'm gonna try to do a lot of work off camera to try and get this area to work before I get to do episode 10. And episode 10, I'm hoping that since it's a jubilee or whatever we should call it, it is a celebration when we get to 10, I think. So I'm gonna try and do something special for that one, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I want to see that happening, a lorry delivering goods here before I call it quits today. And maybe this one, yeah, this one is going there. Let's follow this one then. Comes from the express cargo station and is going into Giant Eagle Market District, and that is that place there. Here we go. There's no problem here on this side with the traffic so far, but I need to be placing out a lot of parking spaces there as well, of course. I'm gonna fix all the rules in the roundabout and stuff like that also in an off-camera thingamajig, so I'm not going to be letting you be bothered having to look at all of that. Well, it's not going the way I thought and hoped. No, you shouldn't be leaving that there. And you definitely shouldn't go straight through the entire thing. That wasn't very good. Let's see if we can't get into that then. Could it be that this is pointing sort of that it might not be reaching the road? Let's see, let's get it a bit further down there then. And one out there like that. Let's see if that will help. It's a bit sad because I really wanted them to go to this place here and leave the goods. I thought that would have been extremely cool. But yeah, we can't get everything, as they say. I'm sorry about that. But. Let's see. Maybe we should have some parkings here. I'm gonna be doing a lot more off camera with parking as well. But let's just place some parking here so we get the general idea. Like that. And nobody's parking on them, but we can fix that pretty quick. Let's take away the possibility to park here, and everybody just jumps straight into that parking space, those parking spaces, just like that. And now there is plenty of cars parked there. So, but no other goods going to, yeah. Nope. Well, I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry for this episode, guys. I mean, I'm really off today, and but hopefully I will be back in episode 10 and make a better episode. So, but I hope you have enjoyed the episode anyway. I mean, we all need to do some mistakes from time to time. You can see here the traffic is actually getting better here now. Maybe I could start enabling that so that it gets hard mode back on. I'm gonna keep it like that now for a little while. Here we can see that they are parking, they're already parking in every spot there, so nobody can buy here now. But yeah, anyway, so as I said, I'm sorry about this episode. It's been less than great. Let's just keep it at that, and I'm hoping that the next episode will be a lot better, and I still hope that you have enjoyed the episode anyway, and I hope you'll be back. Do like, subscribe and all that nice stuff, and I will see you later. Bye bye bye.